Hello, good morning. Coming to you from my kind of makeshift library office in my house. You'll have to forgive my appearance. I just got done doing a workout with one of my kids. I've been talking with some friends and colleagues and some clients of mine just about the power of journaling in this unique season. I wanted to share that with you guys, something that I've come up with here, just a kind of new way of journaling to, I guess, help some of us through who need to get out this story or need help finding motivation now that our routines have been knocked off the shelf. And so just a few different types of journals that you can create or that you can do if you don't have a journal prompt book that you already use. So this first one kind of it's probably going to be backwards, but I'll take you through it. This first one kind of speaks to us as five-part beings. I believe with Dr. Dominic Henkel from Regent University that we are five-part beings. We have our biological part, our physical self, our cognitive part, it's like our mental, language, memory self. We have our emotional part and our social part, our relational part, and then our spiritual part. So five-part beings. And so this journal page kind of takes you through that, where you would set up your page this way with the box and then whatever you want to put in the center. I know some people don't consider themselves spiritual, and so maybe something related to gratitude could go in the center there. But what am I learning about myself, or what am I building in my life today, physically, cognitively, mentally? Am I doing a word of the day challenge? Am I starting to learn a new language? What am I doing with this time? Emotionally, how am I taking care of myself emotionally, or what am I learning about myself emotionally? And then relationally, who am I reaching out to? Who am I spending time with? What am I learning about that relationship? What do I want to see happen in that relationship? And then for every day, every journal prompt that I've created, there's an AM self-care and a PM self-care. For many of us, with the routine, like I said, being knocked off the shelf, so is our self-care being knocked off the shelf. For those of us who used to go out and get our nails done or get our hair done or get massages, none of that's available really right now. And so how are you recreating that at home? Are you doing a bubble bath? Are you asking your spouse to take care of the children so that you can get an hour to yourself with a book and a cup of tea or something, right? So here's another journal prompt, and this one speaks to the isolation that is coming at us during this time. And so again, you've got an AM self-care and a PM self-care. That's just going to be standard for all these journal pages. But this one, do you have something you need to talk with a family member about? Now's the time. Do you have a friend you want to outreach today and talk with? Is there something you need to jot down? Hey, I wanted to talk with Shelly about, pet care during this time or whatever. Is there a colleague or a fellow stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad that you've been meaning to get in touch with? You write that down, in that journal box for tomorrow when you read your journal. And is there somebody who you can help? This box says, can you help? Is there a neighbor, an elderly neighbor who might be by herself or by himself that you can outreach? And then in the center, self-encouragement. How about reaching out to yourself? What do you need to remind yourself of? For some of you, it's going to be prayer time with God. For some of you, it's going to be just a reassurance that while everything's falling apart seemingly around you, that you still have some amazing traits you want to uplift yourself by reminding yourself about. So just a couple journal prompts to take into consideration. I'm going to throw another one of these up in a little while, so stay tuned. All right.